Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Grubbly. I just want to do a hopefully quick video here testing out the a strat that I'm thinking of for the bounty on killing Brutus with reflect damage only. I mentioned this in the previous video about bounties and ones that were available for casual players, or viable I should say for casual players, but let's scroll down. I do believe it's down at the bottom. Oh, they changed the order in this one. Well, that makes it harder to find them. Here we go. Okay, they had posted newer stuff. So the rules are that once I fight Brutus, not beforehand, but just at Brutus, can't use a mercenary, can't use any skills. All your gem sockets must be empty. Can't use any flasks, those must be empty, and all the damage has to be from reflect. And from him hitting me, which I'm not sure if there is other reflect in that scenario. You do that, you win $100. So I came up with two options of how to do that. One would be rolling a witch and going for, let's just pull up. If we roll a witch and you start over here, you get level 1 or level 2, 1, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. And here you take the regenerate 50 life per second. If you can get the life on your gear and armor in order to have enough HP pool to take 1+ hits, then that 50 regen is going to refill you very quickly, and then it's kind of like a hit and run tactic with him. However, I think the better play is actually going to be doing Marauder, and then I'm planning, what I'm going to test here is rushing this node, Spiked Bulwark, where you reflect 50 physical damage to melee attackers. So I'm planning to go down on the defensive side, armor and life, armor life, armor life, and here probably still the armor life as opposed to going with a little bit of regen, but maybe either one. And then over here, regen and life, res, armor, reflect damage. This is a bounty. People are going to be rushing this. If somebody gets Bramblejack armor first, then they got this kill for sure. But otherwise, it's a rush where you're trying to get enough defenses to be able to take the hits. And I think this 50 reflect is the highest amount of reflect you can get on the tree for sure. And then it's just going to be, you can't get that much on gear at in Act 1. I think the highest roll might be 10 reflect. So what did I say? 1 or so level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Level 10 is the earliest you can get that. Another 2 levels would get you 10 regen per second and 1.2. And another 2 levels could also get you more flat and percent life and strength, so easier survivability. So I'm going to try it. Let's do it.
Do you think you are savage enough to face the land of the damned, Marauder? We offered you truth, yet still you clasped your superstitious lies. We offered you
So, because this is just a just for fun run, just testing it out, I'm not going to worry about simulating how exactly it would be in terms of the speed and what you would have to go through in order to meet the bounty requirements. So I am going to use gear that I have gotten from running in the practice league so far, and I will quote unquote twink my way over there. Not twerk, but twink. was gonna say I don't want that multi-proj guy following me. It followed me. Both of them followed me.
My mana is gone.
If you do try it, you can do similar. It's just hit and run, hit and run. And unfortunately with those the crabs, I am out of life. Sorry, I'm out of mana flask. Ooh. And I'd have to restart. So I'm not going to do an actual restart here. Marauder is one of the hardest starts, or I should say, like last Gauntlet, it was the hardest start because you know you just got this club. It's hard to manage the mana, and like it's very melee, and he's got the slowest attack out of all of them. I think it's slower than the Ice Crash from Templar, but Templar at least like you can freeze Hillock with it, so you get some extra downtime. But this, like, as you see, like, I don't stun him almost ever. And this is just him and me playing around. This isn't even with zombies and the Maven and everything. I'll probably use the Merc also. Again, I'm just twink leveling myself.
While we live, we are blessed.
You know, let's see what I've got on already. Sure, let's do that. And I've got a regen amulet. Grab a global belt. Flat damage, of course. Life is one thing. Yeah, we'll see. Armor evasion, some evasion. And that'll be fine. And then I want smite, really. Out of all these, actually, shield crush is not bad either. But I don't like any of these. Not for starting with him.
Farewell.
With my big old sword, I want smite. I think that's a good play. I like the feel of it better than these other ones. But shield crush isn't bad either. Nope.
Take care.
Greetings.
No move speed boots. That's not fun. So grabbing a shield at the start can be a good move.
Stay sharp out there.
Wait a second.
I am surrounded.
Why is my mercenary not responding here? It's because she's dead?
Get it over with. You
Revive
again.
and invite. There we go. So, as a side note, you can have a merc 20 levels above you. So you can, if you have a second character you're leveling, you can grab a level 20, 40 merc, and run those, and they will carry you very well through the early game. It's a great way to speed level. You grab a level 20 merc. When you're at level 20, you grab a level 40 merc and use those to get you through, and then you grab either level 60 or you just, you take over from there, and then you just go to finish things off. Should have grabbed other flasks from the stash, but whatever. Get them in a moment.
Dominus wanted me to die here. I will disappoint him.
Marked for death!
My damage will be low because I'm not taking damage on the tree. But my merc has got me covered on that, which is not reflective of what would actually be occurring.
I'm extra the militia. You're as good as dead.
She even did that for me. That was nice. I want a shield. Oh wait, hold on. Corroded tower shield. So close. If that were just a little higher, it would have +1 damage on shield charge, which I do want, of course. So smite is alright, but honestly,
There's an oil.
shields are good too. Did I not have any? Okay. So move speed flask. And what do we got here? I'll answer some questions from the chat while I'm doing the recording. So for Reflect Bounty, it's better going for Gamba to get Bramblejack? I don't know. So let's see. How much is it? I think 47 is around normal cost for this level. If I go for Bramblejack is an armor chest, right? I do believe that is pure armor. The thing is, you're not going to have enough life that early. Oh, sorry, not enough life. You're not going to have enough gold in order to do multiple gambles. So what you could do with the gold is gamble for reflect and regen mods. So actually, that's one thing I didn't check here. Oh, here we go. Sure, that's
Got
what
a
I
job
want.
for you. Farewell.
So reflect here would be good, and regenerate 1.8 life, but I'm not going to have enough. Here we go. And this is a good pair of gloves for me, because this will help with the leveling, but it also gives some of that regen. Finding a coral amulet, I think, is going to be like required.
Stay sharp out there.
Again, I'm twinking it up. This is not necessarily reflective of what you'll get as you're trying to level. No, and I'm almost done with the practice league anyway. See if we can get some. One more. Regen life, strength. I love it. Only thing better would be if it had percent armor on there. The helmet. Honestly, I don't want an evasion based helmet when I start doing that. I would want just pure armor.
March for death.
To kill is to live in Rayclast.
Okay, so now I can put in gems that I forgot to put in. Wait, thought I'd already gotten Frostblink. I'm gonna go armor and life. Okay, so I'm going to. Actually, do I have
We live, we are blessed.
an int one? Wow. 4.5 regen. That's very possibly better than that. Okay, so now I can have my Frostblink, have shield charge. I'm now level 5. I can use it, and we'll put that. I'm not worried about the decoy totem. Let's set up shield crush and remove that, and we're good. You know what? With a close path like that, I may as well just go for them now.
Turn around. I won't ask twice.
Must be weird for her to see herself. Also, I should have gone for a bigger life flask while I was out there, but oh well.
cannot do this yet.
Woo!
It would be wrong to do that here.
It'd be wrong to die to that guy. Oh, I need one more level to use that. Probably worth, honestly. But in the meantime, no boots. I'm gonna get sore feet. That's gonna be hard to beat, so I won't bother. Yeah, that should be good enough. Oh, actually, hold on. That's better than the life. And sure. What's the level on this? 4? Okay. Twink it all out like crazy. That was completely useless. I refuse. Okay, I'll take it.
Break beneath me!
Alright, so now we go back.
You managed.
So this isn't actually bad, but I don't want evasion. Regen, good. Life and regen, those are both things I want. Now if only they were on a pure armor base, that'd be better. Here, so I can do other armor. So it can't be on gloves. So I can put reflect onto boots with this, or onto the helmet. Or just straight up onto the belt.
Stay sharp out there.
That was fast.
You don't stand a chance.
I give
Draw
it
your
to my
last breath.
ancestors.
Honestly, it's probably the play to get that. Otherwise, I think it's going to be hard to have enough life. I feel like Juggernaut from the X-Men when he would like charge through building and like just break down the walls getting through. What was that? Ooh, an Arbor Baguette.
Let fury take you.
Let fury take you away.
Might do without me.
Oh no, she died. She should have had more armor.
The slave is not a man. The slave.
I'm like right on track. Even with like twink leveling, I'm like right at level 8 in here.
There's a.
That is a nice chunk of armor. Reflect is... I thought I had some reflect already. Guess not. Alright. So this question is reflect a prefix or a suffix? Oh. 8 fizz damage to attackers? That's a lot of reflect. Now, that would take 2 transmutes, and it also does not have all the armor of a pure armor base, but that's probably worth buying. The other side of thinking of this is I get 50 reflect from the tree. It's probably more worth to get regen. That is a lot of regen. 14 ES, energy shield recharge will not apply during the fight because he's going to be hitting me too often. But 6 regen is a lot of regen. That is very tempting, honestly. And I don't really want the evasion rating because I want him to hit me. And I think, well, actually, truth is, I guess, yeah, so I'd rather have just the pure armor so that it's mitigating the damage from the hits because he's going to be hitting me because the slams are AoEs.
Goodbye.
Can't get vitality yet, right? Nope. But I do want to link... Could do Fizz's Fire. So without this, I don't have a good socket. I'm going to say MAME is the way to go probably there.
Be well.
Alright, so let's go ahead and gamble from... Wait, actually, might want the Ruthless. But those can go.
What a lovely day!
So I want pure armor. I'm not completely sure on a shield. The block might be useful. But like this shield with the life is good. So let's focus on the actual gear instead. One regen, 15 life, plus 8 armor and percent armor. It's not terrible, except like here I could have gotten 86 armor, so I'm lacking a lot. But that is a good start. If I had more alterations. Holy moly, there we go. So how many chests did I buy there? That was... I think that was number 6 or 7. I don't remember. I have to look back on stream. So let's see. I've got 1600, 1700. Let's see how long it takes to do it again. Doesn't come with regen, but it comes with a lot of life. Honestly, the armor on it's not that much either. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are also some good ones. 90 armor and 4.8 and reflects 4. This is actually a really solid one if I didn't have Bramblejack. How many did I do just now? Let's see. I think that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Ten, 11, 12, 13. So basically, it goes to show, like, you can't count on Bramblejack. I just got extremely lucky. What I'll do is, I think I'm going to use this armor during the fight. And I'm going to do 2. I'll make, I'll have the recording still going for both. And I'm going to do Bramblejack just as a demonstration of what it's like if you get lucky like that. And then I'll do one with just this really good armor. So now I also need, if I want to arm myself to the teeth, I need a better helmet. %, armor. No reflect. Not to be confused with no respect. Reflects 2. Okay. Holy moly. That's a good helm for this. And shield charge. So now I can sell the helm. I'm gonna, yeah, I want armor gloves. That's a lot of regen. Very little actual armor, but that is a ton of regen. All right, and then belt. I don't believe that the fizz damage scales the reflect. So let's say I'm running low on gold too. Let's buy boots first. Armor boot. Either regen or reflect. Regen 8 life. That's big. It's very little. Very little armor, but that is a lot of regen. And now a belt. Regen, no reflect. So far I've got, so honestly the regen is probably better anyway, because like I said, I've got big reflect from the tree. So I'm going to stick with this. This also has 17 life and a little flat armor. That's pretty impressive. Okay, so we'll go as is. I got regen right now, and then I'll swap over to this for a little, I mean, it's honestly 4.5. Okay, so this is 5.2. It's a little bit more. It has some life. Okay, good. There it is.
You look soft. House Cater would have broken you by now. Well, what's it going to be?
Ooh. 2 reflect and 22 life. It's more life on that one, but here we go. Reflect 50. Definitely makes a difference when I'm wearing a Bramblejack, right?
My mana is gone.
Might do without me.
Next, it's probably southwest.
Every
Perfect
death
timing.
is life.
I could take a little more regen life and get to there. I'm going to save that point. Let's just see how he is.
Your brawn is about to meet its match, Brute. Give the Warden my regards.
Okay, so now I need to take off all the gems. We can't have any gems in our sockets when we do this. I want to switch over to the regen amulet. I can use a shield. And I think that's, oh, I need to take out my flasks. Okay, I think that's all that's needed for qualifying.
Your frightened heart echoes from these stones.
So this is with Bramblejack.
spirit.
and that's
The plaything
with
of the ancestors, slave master.
32.9 regen and 79% Fizz DR because of 327 armor. Now the question is, can I kill him again with a rare? I like the look of those gloves. Let's see. Life per kill, life per hit. They don't help us. Doesn't help us either. Okay. So that was number 1. Now, I don't think that I can fight him again. I do believe I have to... Oh, you know what? I can go backwards. I think. Can I get in the back door? No. I think I'll have to make a new character. Okay.
You sure you want to do this? I know what I'd choose. Not the first to run. Won't be the last.
All right. Now we see.
Just what I needed. More Ray class fit. Well, what's it going to be? A few seconds more and I'd have slapped you in irons.
Oh, there it is. Not sure how long ago that was visible, but I didn't catch it. But I'm also tired. Can I not? You can't reset the zone. Oh wait, it is reset already.
You think me horror? I will show you what true horror is.
So I'm still wearing Bramblejack. Here, let's do this. Okay. Now this is level 10, 95 strength, 311 life, and 444 armor, 84% fizz reduction. Where's my regen? 36.9. So let's see how it goes this time. If he's missing a little life, it's because he did, he hit me with something before.
Your crime is trespass. Your sentence is death.
Okay, so how much reflect do I have? Need to move away for a moment just to get a little more regen.
Come.
Okay, while he's beating on me. Oh.
Come.
Here, this would be faster if I had better regen. And honestly, I think, is it after you kill him or level 10 you get vitality? That's gonna be like the fastest thing. So $50 reflect on the tree. $54, $56. Okay, so I'm doing 56 reflected damage. Now remember that he had this large chunk missing from Bramblejack, but doable with, what do we say, 311 life and 36, just under 37 regen. A little more would have been a little easier, and I wouldn't have to move around and wait for it as much. The 50 reflect from the tree, and then only 6 more reflect on the gear. So I think, as you can see, like, obviously Bramblejack is the best. That took him down real fast. And then going for Marauder was definitely the right choice, which would not kill it anywhere near as fast because she'd be missing all that 50 reflect. And like, you know, I got this gear using my twink gold. Like you're just gonna have to try and target high armor gear, and like regen, you might have to kite him around more if you don't get the good regen. Probably it's gonna be faster just grab an extra couple levels or go to the next zone, like probably kill him normally and then come back through, so that you can get vitality, because I think vitality comes now after he's dead.
For some, take care.
Yeah, so now that he's dead, could get vitality, which gives you another 10 regen, and you know, then you level it up and it gives you whatever. So definitely Marauder. Good luck to anyone who's going to try for this bounty. Hope you win the $100. I will not be able to, as I will not be able to play right at the start of the event. Thanks for watching. If this helped, please like, subscribe, all the usual stuff. Feel free to hit me up in the Discord. Link is below. And hope to see you in the next video. Enjoy the Gauntlet.